And now, World Improv Network proudly presents Community Court.
When two parties cannot solve a dispute, no, community court is there to solve the problem. See?
All rise for the most honorable Judge Ahmad Rashad.
Yes, it's great to be here. Cliff, it's my first time to spend time with you in the courtroom here. I just got assignment here. I used to be judge in United Arab Emirates, but I come to States, because judges make more money here. So it's good to see you.
I guess it's okay to see you. I was expecting the real Ahmad Rashad, so I'm a little disappointed, but I'll live.
I am the real Ahmad Rashad, trust me.
In America, you're not the real Ahmad Rashad.
Well, America does not have a patent on Ahmads, okay? They come from my part of the world. These are just transplants. These are fake Ahmad Rashads.
Look, I'm sure you're a great guy. I'm just a little disappointed, that's all.
Okay, well, that's not the problem. We move forward here with case. Hey, Junior here, I get to see that you are the, or should we say the baby that's always in courtroom when Judge Vicarro is here or not here. God, he's kind of loud. Bailiff,
Yeah.
Can you do something? Maybe feed him some tabbouleh or something. He's,
It's funny coincidence. I just made up a whole big batch of tabbouleh last night, and I have some in the break room.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I'll take him in and just start shoveling it in. Gross.
That's perfect. Okay. Well, anyway, we have a very important court case to get to today, and that has to do with airlines. Of course, the airlines are under scrutiny. They seem to be in the news a lot these days. But this one is very, very important because it talks to what Americans are sensitive about, and that is discrimination, right? Nobody in this country likes to talk about it, but everyone still does it. So, here it is in the courtroom in front of me. We're talking here right now. We have the COO, the Chief Operating Officer for Allegiant Air, Mr. Jack Meehofer.
Yep.
So, Mr. Meehofer, you are here today because one of your patrons of your airline, Mr. Stephen Duntz, was flying on your plane or was attempting to fly on your charter flight from LaGuardia, New York to Death Valley, California.
Yep.
So, Mr. Duntz, what was the problem? They say here I have here on my court docket sheet that you were kicked off flight for being too scary. Is that correct?
Yeah, and I'd like to Mr. Meehofer, no, I've never done this before. I'm an upstanding citizen, and I just want to kind of touch base with you, sir. I know this is a court proceeding, but I've had acne since I was 7 years old, and I'm just a little offended that your airlines would ask me to deboard your plane when I had a ticket purchased 30 days in advance at full fare.
Now that may very well be the case, but we do not do any photo screening of our passengers ahead of time. And you just got caught up in a very unfortunate circumstance. We were not aware of how scary you looked in person.
Mr. Meehofer, if I may interrupt you, you had a flight attendant come up to me in the boarding line and said, "Sir, your face is pustulant." I'm offended by that.
So, Mr. Duntz, I see a picture here from the time of the incident. It looks like, it almost looks like you had a mix between Zika virus hives and the Coxsackie virus all over your face. But what you're trying to say, that's your normal pustulant acne problem, correct?
I don't know what you know about acne, sir, Your Honor-ish, but...
It's Your Honor. Please address him with the respect he has earned.
Yes, Mr. Badge Person. Your Honor, what... I have a condition that is exacerbated by other types of skin conditions.
Junior, that is not so funny. You look at his face, he starts to ooze all over you. Watch out, okay? Go ahead, sir. Sorry about that, Mr. Duntz.
Mr. Bailiff, could I please get some handy wipes?
Yeah. I'm gonna just toss those over to you here from across the room, if that's okay.
I feel like even in this courtroom, that I am being made a mockery of for the advancement of Allegiant Air.
Well, the question here is, so you said stewardess comes to the line and says, Mr. Dunce, you must leave plane. You're too ugly, too scary. Was it, from what I hear,
Your Honor, I just want to clarify. She noticed how pustulant he was, which is a very specific
Excuse me,
reason that we will keep someone off of a plane.
Go ahead, Mr. Jack Mehofer. Tell me
Yes.
exactly what it was, the complaint that was then said to justify to get him off plane. You said pustulant and what?
Oh, no. Pustulant is all it needs to be. If it is upsetting to our pilots and our crew, if a pilot is upset, they may not fly to the utmost of their capabilities, which puts everyone else on the plane. So Mr. Dunce's pustular condition was really endangering everyone on the flight. So for the safety of all involved, we asked him to remain in the airport.
So, Mr. Dunce, I can also see in your photo here that you were wearing a black robe. Is that correct? That's what it looks like here.
I find it very necessary in my line of work that I have a wardrobe that is consistent.
Okay. And what is it exactly that you do? Why were you flying to Death Valley, California, taking charter flight?
I have a hobby.
Okay.
I'm a dirt eater, and I've been part of the Dirt Eaters Association of America for 13 years. I currently serve as secretary and treasurer.
Hold on. Holy crap. You're a dirt eater?
Yeah.
Oh, Dirt Eaters local chapter San Antonio 875.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
wow. Wow.
Oh, what are the odds?
Gentlemen, it's great that you have maybe common ground here. Maybe we can explore this further and maybe come to amicable, resolution. I saw here in the picture that the pilot also made statement. He said, okay, Mr. Dunce comes on plane looking like Darth Maul with black robe because face was red with pussy spikes, which I guess was your acne condition, correct?
I didn't interact firsthand because I did notice the pilot walk past me while I was being accosted by the flight attendant. I know there was some under-breath comment and then a look that I've never experienced before with like wide eyes and exacerbated laughter.
Now, is this common behavior amongst other dirt eaters? I mean, you guys are both dirt eaters. That's great. How do you normally...
I, as you can tell, I don't have any kind of pustular affliction.
Oh, so the dirt did not cause this problem that you have.
The dirt actually heals it, sir.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you, bailiff. Yes. I can see picture before you were dirt eater. Oh, wow. It looks like a rotten tomato on a neck. Well, you look much better, Mr. Dunce, I must say. But nonetheless, they escorted you out of the gate area, and where did you go after that? What happened?
I stopped, and I had a glass of water. I felt like I needed to cleanse my soul. I said a small prayer, and I carry a rosary, because it's not like this is the first time I've ever had this situation. And not necessarily with the airlines, but in shopping, I had a similar experience. I find water cleanses the soul, and it lets me forgive as well as possible.
Okay, well, Mr. Mehofer, what is it that you want to, for example, give him a resolution? Did you offer him multiple flights? Did you say, no, you can never come on plane because you look like Darth Maul? Or what?
Well, we have an emergency pustulation face procedure that we were following. In which case, the stewardess should have offered Mr. Dunst a space helmet with a shaded visor, so no one else on the flight would have to see his visage. Now, I was told that at this particular airport, they did not have the space helmet on hand. So Mr. Dunst was not offered that alternative and was just asked to stay off the flight. For which, Mr. Dunst, my most sincere apologies to you, and I don't know. I would like to make it up to you somehow. If you would like some free tickets to DirtCon 2016, I would be more than willing.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Okay, then I've got it here. We make the ruling. Okay, you're going to give him 15 passes to Third Con. You're also going to, and Mr. Dunce, what you're going to do is you're going to take bath and hydrochloric acid. And on top of that, you get 4 more flights from LaGuardia to Death Valley. That's my ruling.
Stay tuned for Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. And make sure to give the Windcast your suggestions during the break on what topic Shabazz should swing a bat at. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.